Okay, right. So in today's session, we will discuss lookup stage and merge stage, and we will do some assignments on that stages. Okay. So what is a lookup? So lookup, for example, if the metadata is not similar on a reference table or a main streaming tables, in that scenario, we can look up based on the column. I mean, the similar kind of data column where we will fetch the data from the reference table. Okay, so here normally we'll go for lookup whenever the reference data volume is less and the main streaming data volume is more. So in that scenario, we'll go for lookup. Okay, so here coming to the input links. Okay, so coming to the input links, here it has one primary input link and unlimited number of reference links. Okay, so reference links are the dotted lines. It represented with the dotted lines. Okay, and it has single output link and one reject link, which is optional. Okay. So for example, when I want to go for lookup, for example, whenever unmatched data that we are getting from source. Okay. So we need to abort the process. Okay. So in that scenario where we can use this particular lookup stage. So if you use join, but only what happens is the matched records only it will transfer if you use inner join. But lookup is not like that. In case of any unmatched records are coming from source, what happens is it will fail the job. Okay, so this process, the lookup will abort the process so that will be an alert like unmatched records are coming. So that we will reach out to source team to share the matched data. So some action has to be taken from the support team. Okay. So coming to the types of joins that lookup will support. Okay. So lookup supports basically two types of joins. One is inner join. So what is meant by inner join? So what is meant by inner join? What is meant by inner join? Yesterday we
Matching
had discussed.
will be the output.
Sorry. So
Both
inner
are,
join.
yeah, we will be getting the matching data.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll get the matched records, right? So inner join means with the match records only will transfer to the output, and left outer join. It supports only left outer join. So left outer join, what happens here basically? It will allow the unmatched records also to the destination place. Okay. So we will see all these exercises. Okay. So now let's download this particular file. So you can see in the download what you guys can do. Okay. Copy this, and you need to paste it in the C drive. Okay. And then paste it in C drive. And what you guys can do, go to import and map that particular file. Click on yes. So for you, it will get imported. Okay. Since you are already, I mean, it's a fresh, right? So if there are any existing jobs that you need to overwrite. Hmm. Okay, so now go to, you can see the jobs here. So yesterday we have done up to 48, right? Okay, so this is using transformer and this is using filter. So this we have seen yesterday. Okay, handling the rejected data in transformer, I mean filter. And the same exercise we have done with transformer. Okay. So here where we'll write the constant, we'll write the constant here. See? So is not null. Unmatched matched records means the reference department table from both left and right is not null. Left unmatched means right is null. Right unmatched means left is null. Okay. You can see here. Okay. So please try to import these jobs and you can check the references. Okay. Right. So now I'm closing this. Let's go to today's jobs. Okay. So let me open the Excel sheet. So all this study material and all, okay, so it will be available in the DXS, I mean, Telegram group. Okay, DXS files, everything. Okay, so files for practice also, I have shared with you personally. Okay, so those who don't have files for practice, please let me know. Okay, so what is the exercise? 50, yeah, 49. Okay, so here we are considering two inputs. First input is employee file versus DEPTT. Okay, so now let's open the job. Okay, so here I have taken table. Okay, so you can, if you want to take file also can take, and the reference I take this one. Okay, so here column names are not similar. For example, here I have DEPT underscore NUM. Okay, so if you see in the source, we have here DEPT and okay. So now I will delete this lookup. So source and target, you know how to define this, right? Defining a sequential file. So here I'm taking ref table, okay, ref file, ref file, not table. So this is the one. Okay, so this file I'm taking as a reference. And input is I'm taking this CMP, this one. Okay, so let me log in to database. copy that, copy paste that SQL statement. Okay. So this is employee file. Okay. So department NO is there, but in reference, if you see, NUM is there. Even though column name are not similar, but we can perform the lookup. That is the advantage of lookup step. So now what you guys can do, go to processing, drag and drop this lookup stage. Okay. So we need to consider which is your main streaming link and uh, reject link. Okay. So for example, this is, so you need to be clear, which is the main streaming link. So this is the streaming link. And so streaming link is the sense the main driving link. Okay. So now let's see, double click on the lookup stage. Okay. So here I will delete the mapping. So here we have two inputs. Now our goal is to map the output. Okay. So drag and drop employee file, the main streaming data. So drag and drop this one. Okay, so drag and drop. First, what we are supposed to do, drag and drop this one. And then next, so here we need the data from department table also. So what are the columns you want? Okay, so as per the requirement, drag and drop this. Okay, now what is the next step? So here we need to join department number DEPT-NO versus DEPT_NUM. Okay, so here in the reference table, this column should be key column. Reference column should be key column. Okay, so if it is not a key column, we have to make it as a key column. Drag and drop on this. So it is saying that DEPT_NUM is not a key column. Do you want to make it as a key column? So then you need to click on it. Yes. Okay. So now what type of join that you are using? Then click on constraint. Okay. So here we have option like if you want to filter the data from source, okay, mainstreaming. So this is the condition where you can filter the data. Okay. So that option is there. Okay. So if you don't define anything in the condition, give condition not met or drop. Okay. If you don't define anything, give continue. Okay. And lookup failure. So this is the join condition. So when you use inner join, so lookup failure when you use fail or drop or reject, so that will be inner join. Okay. So if you want to unmatched records are coming from source, and if you want to fail the job, then you need to choose fail. Okay. So continuous means it's left outer join. Okay. So I will run the job with inner join, choose drop option, click on OK. Okay. So again, click on OK. So here I have defined the target, lookup data. And here I am sorting the data based on the department number. Okay. Sorted match. Okay. So this we have seen in the data sorting techniques section. Okay. So click on OK. Now what we can do, save, compile and run this job. Okay. So now I will open a target this thing. I will delete all the files here. Now we need to run the job. Okay. So here parameters I already have defined here. Okay. So you can choose, you can give or whatever they may be. So here we have created parameters that has been added here in the chart. Okay. See here, the matched records are only 14. Okay. So now let's see. Let's see the output. See here 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, and 30 department numbers are the matched records. Okay. We can see the log in the director. Okay. So any questions, guys, on this exercise? Any questions?
No, the same.
Okay. Okay, right. Let's open director and see the log. Okay. So now what I will do, I will make the lookup condition as failed. So then what happens, we'll see now. Okay. Lookup condition, lookup failure condition has failed. Okay. So click on OK. Click on OK. Now save, compile, and rerun this job. Okay, so here you can see the log. Okay, so here DEPT, okay, underscore reference. Okay. So before you can see the 3 records only it got imported successfully. So it's saying that 1 record got rejected. Okay. So now let's see. It's been rejected in the sense it's not matching. Okay. Now run the job. Run this job. So here we have given the fail condition. Okay, we can run with the default params. So here what happens here? Job got aborted. So why it is aborted? Okay, so if you want to sort on the on date, okay, on date here, let's reverse. Okay, so here you can see it got aborted. See, whenever job got failed, it will be in a red color. Why it is in red color? What is the reason? Why it is in red color? The reason is here you can see. First, whenever if you are working on a production support project, in case job got failed, first you have to see go to that job and see the first fatal error. Okay, so here, here I have opened the lookup, this file actually. Okay, so let me close this. So this is the one reason. And let's see the other reasons also. Okay. So now I will rerun this job. Okay. So here, whenever job is in abort state, okay. So here we cannot see run option is disabled. Okay. Even in here also. So when I try to run, so it is in abort state. Whenever job is in abort state, we cannot rerun this job. So job should be either in finished state, okay, or compile state. Then only we can run the job. Okay. So then how we can run the job? We can run the job by, we can compile the job. That is one option. So that job will run. Other option is we can reset this job. Okay, I use the reset. Okay, so job has been reset. Okay, so now I can run the job here. See, now it has been allowed. Okay, I will run from the director. Okay, so click on run. Now let's see the log, what happens. So here we have lot many logs. Okay, I want to only display the last, show all, or we can do filters. Last run. So last run means the last current running state. Okay, and if you want to give older, the dates you have to provide days, older log numbers. Okay, like that. Okay, so job started running. So here the logging information. See here, what happened? So job got aborted again. As you can see here, it's in red color. What is the failure? Now we have to troubleshoot the failure. Okay. So look, failed a key. Okay. So department number 50. So this key is department number is not available in the reference. So here we have department number 50, right? So this is not there in the reference. That's what it is, the error is showing. Okay. So 50 is not there here. 10, 20, 30, 40 are present. Okay. 50 is not present. That is the reason job got failed. Okay. So when we use this failed option. Okay. If you want to unmatched records are coming from source, then if you want to fail the process, you can use fail. Okay. So you can use lookup and give the lookup failure condition as failed. Okay. So if you use failed, what happens? It's a inner join. Okay. Only the matched records has to be transferred. Okay. And let's see the next pattern error. Okay. So here it's failed due to unmatched record that we received from the source. Okay. So now what we can do? We can reset the job. Okay. And we need to either we should delete those record, or you can say sometimes from source we received the same kind of this thing. What you can do, you can where you can write this filter condition, department number not equal to 50. Okay. So click on OK. So first that condition, we have given the condition, right? Okay. So here we should now, if you give continuous, what happens? Okay. Condition not met, continue, what happened? Let's run this job again. Okay. So what are the options we have in DataStage that you need to be thoroughly understand? Okay. So these tips, okay, so these things will helpful during the interview. On the job. No, let's see what happens here. So I want last show all. Okay. See here, I have given the option continue. Even though if I give continue, what happens? It is ignoring the condition, but okay, it is ignoring. So here we have given the condition not equal to, we are restricting the records. Okay. So even the condition is not met, that we are passing it. Okay. For example, so we can give some other condition and we can do those things. Okay. So let's go for inner join. Okay. So drop it. Okay. You can remove this condition. Click on OK. Click on OK. Now save, compile, and rerun this check. Now it's a inner join when you use drop. So unmatched records automatically will get dropped off. Okay. So now I want to use left outer join. Okay. So lookup left outer join. We can use lookup failure condition as continue. Okay. The same design, just only the change part. So here lookup failure condition is continue. Click on OK. So this is exercise number 50. Save, compile, and rerun this job. Run the job. Okay. So here 15 records got transferred. Now let's see what is the output. The same file. Okay. Now what you can do, go to target. So unmatched records also transferred. See here. Okay. So 50 is an unmatched record. That also, it's a left outer join. Okay. So any questions, guys, on 49 and 50 exercise?
Jesse, can you explain again that condition not met, that one?
Okay. So condition not met. Okay. So here condition not met. Whenever you give condition, okay, and if you give drop off, what happens? Those records will be dropped off.
Okay, whichever that condition failed, it will be
Drop off. Yeah. If you continue give means it will ignore the statement. Condition not met. Continue. Even though condition is not met, let's proceed.
okay.
Okay. So that is the difference.
So here can we capture the rejected records?
Yes, yes, yes. We'll go. That is the next exercise. Exercise 51. So how to capture the rejected records? Directly, we can capture the rejected records in the transformer stage. I mean, lookup stage. Sorry. Exercise 51. Okay. The same design. Okay. So just I have added rejected records. Okay. So here I will show you how to just delete and may drag and drop sequential file. Okay. And here you have to provide the file name. So we have inserted the parameters, right? Target path and give the file name lkp rejects.txt. Okay. So first line as a column name, if you want to set it to true, double quotes none. Click on OK. Now save, compile, and run this job. Okay. So before running this, I will show you what is the condition that we are supposed to give. We are supposed to give. We are supposed to give lookup condition, failure condition as rejects. Okay. So then only the rejected records will capture here. Okay, run this job now.
So whatever data is unmatched, it will be reflected in this reject.
Yeah, exactly.
So things we are giving like inner join.
Okay, inner join, yes. So matched records will go here, unmatched records will come here. Okay. So if you see the output, okay, so it has 10, 20, and 30. See, 10, 20, and 30. Okay. You can see the difference, 10, 20, and 30. Matched records, right? These are matched records that went to main output file. Okay. So here, what is the unmatched record? What is the unmatched record from this table?
50.
50, right? So 50 has been present here. Okay. So for example, if you don't want column name, okay. So then what you can do here in the output, set it to false. When you set it to false, column name won't be reflected. Okay. Just compile and run. Let's see the output. See, only data we get. Okay. It won't create the header. Okay. So any questions on capturing the rejects? Okay. So here, I want to capture the rejected data. Okay. So that we have done the earlier exercise. Okay. I want to provide a grade, salary grade. Okay. So if the salary is between this range to this range, I want to get the output. Okay. So here, let's go to source, files for practice, sal grade. Where is this file? Sal grade. Okay. So sal grade, for example, grade of the employee and the salary range. Okay. So how to create a text file that we'll see now. Okay. So sal grade column. I think in the Oracle table it has sal grade. Rules Oracle. So here we have this. Okay. Low sal, high sal. Okay. Grade, low sal, high sal. Okay. Now what you can do, create the file, copy. Okay, you can create here in the source. Copy that space, Control F, Control H. Okay. Now give comma. Okay. So here press enter, grade. Okay. Low cell, high cell. So these are the columns, right? So this you need to check here. Okay. Low cell, high cell. Okay. What you can do? Save this file. So this is the way where we can create the file. Now click on close. Okay, let's view the data here. So this file I will share it with you. Okay. Okay. So here you can see the salary grade. Okay. So this way here we can create the file. Click on OK. Now we need to categorize the range lookup. Whenever I have a data range, I need to pass the grade. Okay. So double click on the lookup stage. Here employee file data is there in DB2. Okay. So how to work with range lookup? Okay. So delete this. Okay. So how we are going to achieve this? Simple. On which column you want to apply the range? Click on this. Okay. Double click. And here you need to provide the condition. Employee salary. Okay. Salary column. And you need, low salary is greater than or equal to this condition. Okay. And here we have to give and employee salary less than or equal to high salary. So whenever the salary range, what does this file represents? The condition. If you see in the source, whatever this condition represents. So for to get a grade 1, okay. So salary should be between 700 to 1200. Okay. The same logic here I have implemented. Okay. So and it should be greater than or equal to 700 and less than or equal to 1200. So that will be grade 1. And here what we are doing? So we are passing the grade. Okay. So this is range lookup. On a data range, we are fetching the record. So here unmatched records, what we can do, we can continue or drop. Let it be continue. Click on OK. Okay. So click on OK. Now save, compile and run this chart. So job is in compile state, just a few seconds. Go on, run. So once file is created here, that means job got completed successfully. So let's see what, yeah, now see, file got created. Let's view the data. So it has provided the ranking. Okay. So here you can see 700 to 1200. So what is the salary range here? 950, right? So these three are under one range. So that is the reason it has given the ranking grade as 1. Okay. 1200 to 1400. See here, these three records. Okay. So 5000. Okay. So it should be 3001 to last this value. Okay. So here I have sorted the data based on the grade. Okay. Perform sort ascending order. So any questions on range lookup, guys? Any questions on range lookup? Okay, no. Okay. So we have another lookup, normal lookup, spark lookup. Okay, so normal lookup is default lookup. If you don't define anything, system will take normal lookup. For example, I have a file and a reference is a database. So when we go for spark lookup is the reference data that I received is more. For example, let's see Oracle connector. Reference data is more. I mean, in that scenario, you can use this Spark lookup. Okay. So when you double click here, it will ask the lookup type, normal lookup or sparse lookup. Okay. So here the memory, okay, reference table is having more records. Okay, then the main streaming data. Then in that case, we'll go for sparse lookup. Okay. So if you don't define anything, system will take default normal lookup only. Okay. Yeah. So with this lookup stage got completed. I hope you got complete picture on the lookup stage from exercise 44 to, 49 to 52. Okay. So any questions, guys? I take test, no? Okay. Now let's move on to the merge stage. So what is a merge stage? Anyone has any idea? What is a merge stage? Why we use merge stage? What is a merge? What is a data merge? For example, I want to validate the transaction data to the master data. So here, if you go to any retail outlet, so they have inventory stock, right? Okay, so what is the inventory stock? What is the how many quantity are sold today? What is the leftover inventory? Okay, so I want to validate my stock, which product is not sold today. What is the product no one has purchased today? So if you want to do those kind of scenarios, those kind of validations, okay, so then we can merge stage is the best option. So here it will compare the data between master table to the transaction tables. Okay. So here data type and column name and data type. Join criteria is column name and data type should be same. Okay. So the column name and data type should be same. Okay. And here it has unlimited number of input links and one output link and regex links will be there. Okay. So for example, how many, so in the input links, n number, there will be one master link, one master link and the remaining are update links. Okay, so how many number of update links are there? That many rejects will be there in the merge stage. Generally, merge stage we won't use. Just for knowledge check, I'm sharing. Okay, so in interview they'll ask you these questions.
This
So in,
funnel and this stage is similar, or funnel also we are combining data and giving the output, right?
yes, yes, yes. But whenever we deal with dissimilar structure, and if you want to compare the data with master data to the transaction data. So here you have inventory stock in your retail outlet, right? Okay,
Yes.
how many quantity product wise, how many are available up to yesterday? And today, what are the products as sold out with the quantity details? And if store owner wants to know which product has no one has buy today, but purchased today. So tomorrow you can do the analysis. Maybe yesterday, which product has not moved from the store. So if we want to get that list, okay. So if you want to get that list, best option is we can go for this merge stage. Okay. So what are the transactions? What are the products not moved in our store? Okay. So then join is, like merge is the best option. Okay. So here we can keep the records or drop the records unmatched master mode. Okay. So now let's see this. Okay. So here I have taken employee file as a update table. Employee file. And department table I have taken as a master table. Okay. So when you use merge, what you are supposed to do? Okay, so come here and merge. So here, which is your master data, which is your transaction data that you need to consider. So how many number of update links? So here we have one updated link, that is transaction. So that many rejects will be there. Here one is there, only one. So here this is the output. One was one primary output. So double click on merge stage. What you guys can do. Column name should be similar, department number. Okay. So here unmatched master mode, you can keep or drop. Okay. If you want to generate here, it will give the log information. For example, my job has to finish without warnings. Okay. So here warn on the rejected records. Update if there are any unmatched records here. That we need to set a warning. If there are any update, unmatched records here, that we need to set a warning. Okay. So to set that, I have set it to false. Now let's check the linking order. So which is the reference master table and which is the uh, updated table. So employee table is the updated transaction table. Master table is the department table. Okay. So now let's go to the output. So here you can see mapping. Now what you can do, Control A, drag and drop. Okay. So click on OK. So here we have defined master data.csv. This is for rejects. Okay. So click on OK. Save, compile, and run this chart. Yeah, now click on run. Okay. So here you can see the log. Okay, so the merge. So what's happening here? Check the log. Okay. So click on the job and click on this next clock button. Okay. So here you can see the warnings. Okay. So these two warnings are with file we prepared manually. Okay. And let's see these two warnings. Merge. There is one record which has not matching in the master. Okay. And there is one record has no entries available in the, I mean, one transaction is invalid. Okay. So in that case, these are the warnings that it will give. Okay. So now let's see the output so you can understand better. So go to output. Okay. So this is the lookup one. Delete this mass merge stage. So here we have requested to keep the unmatched record. Okay. So here in the report, if you have any no transaction details of particular a department, so then we can conclude that no employee is hired in this department operations. Okay. So here I have given this option as keep unmatched master mode. Okay. So that is the reason here the blanks are there. So if you want to drop, these records will get drop off. Okay. So I will run this job again. Okay. So what I will do in the next job. So everything is same, only what I will do. I use drop here. Okay. So here the linking order and everything is similar. Okay. Click on OK. Now save, compile and run this job. So here one record is not matching with the master. What is that? 50. Okay. So department table has 10, 20, 30 and 40. Right? So 50 is unmatched. Okay. So now what I will delete, what I will do, I will delete these two files. Click on run. Okay. So here you can see, guys. So earlier exercise, the 15 records are there. Sorry. So this unmatched one, this one, okay. See here, we have kept the drop, right? So that is the reason 40 is not reflecting here.
Call from Narasimha Rajababa identified by Truecaller.
Just a second. See here, what happened? This record got dropped off, right? 40 got dropped off. The reason is here it was in department number. Drop we have given unmatched master mode. Okay. Is it clear, guys? So how to handle these warnings? Okay. So if there are any unmatched records, okay, so how we can handle? So here we can handle by the option setting to false. Okay. So click on OK. Now save, compile, and rerun this job. Okay. So close this file. Click on run. Okay. So here you can see, when compared to the last run, these warnings got filtered out. Okay. So how to handle the warnings? If there are any warnings, add to the rule set, add to the rule, and there is next warning, add to the rule set. Okay. So here we are converting warning as a information. Okay. So click on close. Now run this job. So this is the merge stage, guys. So here right outer join, right? So this is the right outer join. This is the right table. Master table is the right table. If you want to capture the unmatched records from the right table, here you have to give the option as keep. Then only we can capture the unmatched records. Okay. So here, if there are any records that is not matching here with the master data, that will go here. Okay. So the advantage of this is we can validate the data between master table to the transaction table, transaction updated table. Okay. So that's it, guys. You can see here the warnings has been suppressed. Okay. So 0 warnings now. Okay. So any questions? Yeah. And there is one scenario. Okay. So here I want to get the information of the uh, report for a particular manager who are all employees working for him. Okay. And their department details. Okay. So that is actually interview scenario. So I have made it a video on that. That is 55. I will show you that. This is the exercise actually 55. List of employees who is reporting to a particular manager. Okay. So if I have data like this, there are 3 tables. Okay. 3 files data. So one is department and other one is manager. These things you can get it here. The source manager tab. So and EMP table. Okay. So go here and pick this EMP table. EMP table. EMP table. Hmm. Employee number department. Okay. So where is okay. So there is a recorded video. Just I will share you. Just a minute. Yeah, so this is the one. 39. Okay. So you can see the employee table here. Okay. Employee table, here you can see. Okay. So these files, I will share it with you. Okay. So I will share this recording in the Telegram group. So for exercise 55. So watch this and you can practice accordingly in the video. Okay. So is it fine, guys? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. So exercise 55, that I will share it with you. Okay. Yeah. Okay then. Thank you.